All right, so let's go ahead and get started. My hair is definitely dirty. It's time for a wash, but I'm not ready to do that until I get my hair cut. So just want to show you the ends. Brush this out real quick. And excuse my voice. I just got over what I think was the flu. It was pretty bad. Just sinus and chest congestion and fever and, all the things. So thankfully I'm on the mend and ready to get back into the groove of things. So, okay, let me show you my ends. Here's what they look like. They are in big need of a cut. And I like to cut my hair while it is dry, just so I can see the ends and kind of see what needs to be done. When it's wet, I can actually cut it straighter. So if I need to touch up, I can, but I don't know. I just really prefer cutting my hair dry. I used to go to a hairdresser in high school and she always cut my hair dry as well. I don't know if it's because my hair has a wave to it or what, but that's just what she did. So anyway, you are gonna want your scissors and also a comb. And the comb I just use to pull straight before I cut. So this is super simple. Anyone can do it. I mean, seriously, anyone can do it. What I do first, part your hair where you normally wear it. If you part it down the middle, I tend to wear mine either in the middle or to the side. So today I am just gonna kind of let it do its own thing and I'm gonna cut it from there. Yep, this is about my normal part like that. Okay, I'm also gonna try to part it the best I can in the back like this. Okay, and now I've got everything to the sides. First thing I'm gonna do is take off the length. I typically don't cut that much off, but my ends, I don't know if you're ever just sitting in the car and you look at your ends and you can just see split ends everywhere. We drove up to my family's house, which is 4 hours north from here, and for the weekend. And so while my husband's driving, I'm just looking at my hair, and I actually had scissors in the car and I was cutting every little split end that I saw, and it kept me very busy because I had so many. I'm like, I really need a haircut. So that's definitely, there's nothing beneficial to just sit there and do that, but it was just something to do and kept me busy. So anyway, it's time for me to just cut off more than, a ½ inch, which is what I usually do. I need a pretty good trim. So I'm gonna aim for about 2 inches. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just make sure all of my tangles are out and brush it all the way down. And I'm gonna pull at the same time. And then, as I have this is my whole half of my head. I'm gonna guess that's about 2 inches, maybe even a little bit more, but I mean, you can just tell the ends really need it. So now that I'm holding it tightly in between these two fingers, I am just going to kind of point cut, which point cut is cutting like this, straight on, instead of chopping it this way. So I'm just gonna point cut it, and that gives it not a, straight, real straight line, which I don't like. I don't like a real straight line. And actually, if you want, it's easier to just cut like this first and then go back and point cut. So now that I got that off, now I'm gonna kind of just give it a little bit of a texture there. Okay, so now you can see how I've cut off that much, and you can also tell that it's not super even, and that's okay, because now I'm just gonna brush through it again, and I'm gonna pull tight again, and I'm gonna check it, pull tight, 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 and I'm just gonna point cut again, just to get it the best I can. Oh, there's a split end right there. It's gone. I hate split ends. I definitely need to deep condition, which I will most likely do that today. Be perfect since I've got these new ends cut. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna kind of guess again about 2 inches. Just brush this real good. Pull it tight. And then I'm gonna gonna guess again. That's maybe more than 2 inches, so we'll probably go about right there, just because that's what it looks like it really needs cut. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut straight across again. And actually, I can't do this left-handed. It's funny, I am left-handed, but the scissors don't work for me left-handed. All right, so go ahead and cut this off. Bye-bye hair. All right, and then I'm just gonna point click. I'm not on a computer. Point cut. That way it's not like just a sharp line. Okay, now, I'm assuming I cut more on my right side than I did on my left, but we will check. So now I'm gonna put them together, pull it all forward, put them together, and then I'm just gonna pull it down tight again and see what's longer. Okay, I definitely did cut more on this side. I thought I did. So I'm gonna just try to make that as level as I can. Cut that across. And then point cut again. Hope y'all can see this. Okay. And then visually, I'm gonna check it and just see what I think. It looks so much better already. It looks way healthier. Okay, so I don't know that I really want a long layer. I mean, I've got one in there now, and I probably should trim it, but I'm not gonna trim it that much because I kind of want to just go with one length. So I'm gonna slowly let this layer grow out. So first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of go around the crown of my head and pull my hair up. And I'm gonna brush it straight up, just like so. And then I'm kind of gonna brush it forward so I can see it, okay? And I've got some long hair mixed in there. So I'm gonna try to pull that out the best I can. Throw it behind me. And then it's time to trim this. So I'm just pulling it forward. And I'm just gonna trim, like I said, probably a 1/2 inch plus this little extra. So a 1/2 inch is about like that. And then point cut. Also, the beauty of this is when you curl your hair or you wear it wavy, you don't really have to worry about it being exactly perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna do that to the back as well. So my hair's parted again. I'm just gonna go to the crown and the back. And I'm gonna pull it up. This should be the top layer. Pull it up, I'm gonna brush it forward again so I can see what I'm doing. And once again, I don't want to cut all that extra because I want to grow my hair out. So just push that behind me. All right. And then check this. Okay, I am just gonna cut that too. Just because the ends, they're not that healthy, so it's really not a problem to do that. And then point cut. There we go. Drop it down and just kind of throw it behind me. Okay, so the last thing is my bangs, which I go back and forth on my bangs. I'm like, do I want them long? Do I want them short? They are growing out currently, so I'm just gonna trim them. But if you decide you want to cut your bangs, so what I do is I cut all the way to my ear. Like I part it from here all the way around to my ear, which would be right there. So I'm gonna go down and take all this hair that's from behind my ear forward. Okay, so that's what I would consider my bangs. And I don't want all of this part, so I'm gonna put that back. So about like that. And then I would do that same thing on this side. So I'd go here to about my ear, pull it forward. And that's kind of how you can see. Went a little too far back there. Same on this side, so you can kind of see now where I've got it parted. Took a little bit too much there. So essentially it's like, I'd say 2 inches from the front of my head, from my forehead forward. Okay, so here's my bangs. If you wanted to cut them, I usually cut like about chin length, but I don't want them shorter. So I think actually that looks good. But if, just so you know, if you wanted to cut, you'd take it like this, pull it to the side and cut this direction, like with your scissors like this, and then do the same thing on this side and cut with your scissors like this. That's what I do. And then I just let them do their thing. Okay, that's it on that. Super simple, fast, easy cleanup. I've just got a little bit of hair on the floor. I was gonna say my hair's really dirty, but it really doesn't look that bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you real fast, in fast mode, how I style it so you can see what my hair looks like styled now that it's cut. Okay, so if you want more definition and more curls, you could definitely do some more pieces. I only did about 3 pieces on each side just because I wanted them just a little curled under, and then just brush through with your hands. So hope you guys like this. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you later.